Hi everyone, I'm gonna make this nice little video for you to show you the house where my grandma used to live. She passed away, now my uncle lives here. What you're looking at, it's my cute little car that I rented to drive around in Bulgaria. So moving along, this is the entryway, the front door to the house where I grew up as a child, as a little child, and where I spent all of my summers and all Christmas breaks, summer breaks, whatever, every break I had, I spent here. And we are walking in. Okay, I'm gonna start with the beginning of the yard, and all these here are raspberries on both sides. And they are scratching me, scratching. So lots of raspberries. I think they picked them all because I don't see any raspberries. But these are the raspberries. And over here, I think you can see these. These are the grapes. That whole area is all grapes. Going this way. Alright, there's some more grapes here. And there's some more grapes over here. Moving along with more grapes. And more grapes. And more grapes. And more grapes. And here my uncle is drying some bell peppers, red bell peppers, to make. I feel snimal go. He's gonna make paprika for cooking. Okay. And this is a tree with many pears. I guess it produced way more this year than it normally does. Look at that. More pears here. And now we're moving. There are some more here. But wait until you see the apple tree.
Yeah, but
That's my dad behind me, translating in Bulgarian. Look at all these apples. It's just loaded with apples. There's some more here. I've never seen so many apples on that tree. And then the next tree as well. My uncle is just shocked. He said that he has never seen this tree produce so many apples. Look at that. Just everywhere. And over here as well. And there is another apple tree here. Look at that. It's just absolutely insane. All these apples. And look at that. This is another. This is apple tree number 3. No, number 4. And there is another apple tree over there. Look at that. Look at all these apples. This is just ridiculous. Look at all these apples here. And back there. I grew up in this house. I've been here every year for pretty much every year of my life. And I've never seen so many apples before. Look at that. Oh my God. This is so great. And those here, I'm not quite sure what the name is in English, but they're sort of a pumpkin squash thing. Look at them. And then over here, I can't see anything from the sun, so hopefully you can see it. But this is the cabbage. I hope you can see it. He has a pretty sophisticated dripping system. And over there, I see another apple tree, and these are all vineyards as well that produce great grapes. Look at those apples. I just saw even more apples. Oh my God. This is crazy. And this is my uncle's compost pile. Look at that, mostly pears and apples. This is how much he's producing. And of course some brown material, the dried leaves, and then here he has some chicken and rabbit manure. It's going on pretty good. And this is the mint that he's growing, the mint that you guys have seen me using in my videos. It's quite a bit different than the mint that I grow in the United States, but the one I get there, it's, oh my gosh, that smell, guys. Oh, I wish you could smell it. But yes, very popular herb in Bulgaria for beans. And these are all vineyards over here, and some corn growing as well. A lot of grapes this year. A lot of grapes. I can't just go and film all of it. It's just too much to film. Oh, there is another apple tree that I missed. Look how small the tree is and how many apples it has. Craziness. There is the one that I was filming earlier. And over here, I'm gonna jolt the camera a little bit. But over here we have pumpkins. A lot of pumpkins. There is a big one for you right there. And there are plenty of others. And guess what? Another apple tree. Oh my gosh. I love my grandma's backyard. It's so fantastic here. I absolutely love it. Oh, that brings so many memories. And if you guys know what kind of fruit that is, what the name of it is in English, please tell me. But this is a really, really good fruit, and I'm looking for one so you can see it. Right here. This is what it looks like. It kind of looks like apple a little bit. This is the bottom of it, and it has, it has this fuzzy stuff here. There it is down here too. Huh. It's a really good fruit. I just don't know the name of it in English. And then over there they have a fig tree behind the corn. All the apple trees. Some more corn here. And pumpkins. So many memories. And I wanted to show you this bicycle over here. So my grandpa passed away when I was 3 years old, so 43 years ago. And his bicycle, it's still here. Same old bicycle. It was never moved. Right there. And this is where they store the wood for the winter. And this is dill that my uncle is drying to put in pickles when he's pickling cucumbers or pickles later this fall. These are some apricot seeds which are absolutely beneficial. However, they're banned in the United States because they have like cyanide or arsenic or something in them, so FDA is freaking out about people's well-being, but we eat them in Bulgaria and we're fine. And over here is how we dry garlic, or how my uncle dries garlic. Right there. And then here he has some onions as well. And moving along. And by the way, that was built, I'm assuming, in either late 1800s or early 1900s. But this is all clay and straw. This is how they built back then. So that was built by my mom's great grandfather. Let me think about it. Yes, great grandfather. And this is the stove that my grandma used to use to cook and keep herself warm in the winter. Now it's sitting outside. But I remember it as a kid. Sat near it many, many winters to keep warm. And I should have started with this. These are the steps to the workshop. And this is the floor. Oh, that makes me tear up. Yep, I stepped on this floor when I was 2 years old. The same floor that my great-grandfather stepped on. Never appreciated all this when I was a kid. Well, not that I didn't appreciate it, I just didn't give it much thought. And my grandfather used to do work over here, a lot of work, so a lot of his instruments are still around, like his welding mask right up here. It's been hanging up here forever. And a bunch of instruments and things. I mean, look at these scissors. Those are pretty old. Everything is pretty old here. This is his workbench right here. This workbench is, I'm pretty sure, over 100 years old, way over 100 years old. And then here is the clock. Pretty old as well. I remember it working when I was a kid. It's not anymore. Time goes by so fast. So fast. And I'm gonna try and do a very broad video here of all the bell peppers and the tomatoes, because it's just so much to film. I don't want to waste my time here with my camera instead of spending time with my uncle and my aunt and my cousins. A lot of my cousins are here. It's like a total of, I think, 15 of us here. So I just don't want to waste my time filming. I know you guys appreciate it and like it. Maybe I'll get closer up there to the tomatoes. Right up there. So you can see them. But yeah, all this here, it's all bell peppers. Bell peppers, different kinds of bell peppers. A lot of them. And this over here is iron that you press clothes with. So you put coals, hot coals inside, and you press your clothes. So this one is probably about 120, 130 years old. This is the old sink bed that I wish I could take with me so I can turn it into a flower bed. It's just so awesome. I love it. And moving along with the garden, here we have some parsley, cilantro, plenty of more mint over here. And I'm gonna go show you the tomatoes now. Alright, here are the tomatoes, guys. I'm not sure at all what you can see, but this is my hand, this is the tomato. There's some more of them over here. And here, you can see some through the leaves, hopefully. It's so sunny I can't see anything on my phone screen, so I'm just hoping that I'm doing good recordings right now. Yeah, I just saw a glimpse of this one. There you go. There is tomato. I'm sorry about that. Here is some more pepper. My mom, she's pointing at stuff, asking me if I filmed it. Oh, what a great year my uncle has here and my aunt. Unbelievable. There's some more peppers over here. Look at tomatoes. Tomatoes. More tomatoes. More tomatoes. Unreal. More peppers down here. That is all bell peppers. Look how tall the bell peppers are here. Craziness. So this is another vineyard over here with different varieties of grapes. Not a huge fan of the white grapes. I do like the dark ones better. So there are plenty of dark ones too. Alright, they're asking me to go have coffee with them, so I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna continue filming in a few minutes. I'm gonna go show you a bunch of other stuff. Look at all these grapes. Alright, and I have another aunt coming to ask me to go for coffee. Huh? This is so cute. And this is one of the things I like about the village. Everything is simple yet beautiful. And now I'm walking towards, oops, I hit the grapes with my head. I'm walking towards where the chickens are. But first I'm gonna show you something else. We used to pull water out of here, but now it's all dried out. So over here, my grandma back in the day and now my uncle, they put like fruit and peppers and tomatoes, whatever they do canning, and then they boil the jars in that thing down over here, right over there. All right, there is another super old cement sink bed, and I think this sink actually is still working. Yep. Nice cold underground water. Alright, and we're gonna go see the chickens now. Alright, and here are the ladies. And my grandma also used to have sheep and a pig, but she doesn't, or she's gone, and now my uncle, he only has chickens. Look at these nice happy chickens, and he uses the manure from the chickens for the garden. Hello ladies and gentlemen. Hi guys. Look how pretty they are and how big and happy. I love them. Curious too. And over here is where the pig used to live, but my uncle doesn't have one anymore. And here we have some rabbits. Here they are. Hi buddy. Hi buddy. Hello. You're pretty. You're so pretty. And down here we have some more. There are 3 of them in here. All right. Here we have some more guys. Oh, you're too cute. And then over here we have some more. Is it just one? Yep. Right there. All right. Over here I'll show you this view. It's pretty cool. So I'm gonna walk through with the camera. You know how many times I ran up and down that thing as a kid? Many, 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 many times. Whoa. All right. And now we're gonna go up. I used to love climbing up here as a kid. Look at that.
Ей, там ти си настоите си голединията, биличката си ще стигне на човек. Много е сладка.
Ah, the most spectacular view ever.
Парче няма да всичките наред.
How great is that?
Сядаш там, ядеш. Айде.
And over there, it's where my favorite cousin used to live. Over there was her bedroom. And over here was my bedroom. So we could just yell at one another in the morning, make plans to get in trouble. It's beautiful here. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, I hope you enjoyed this. This is where I grew up. My favorite place in the whole world. These are plum trees over here. There's another plum tree. These are all the vineyards, like the raspberries are right over there that I showed you. And these here are all the vineyards. Over here it's the dining room or the dining table, and back there are all the apple trees and pear trees and the other vineyards that I showed you. Over there is the chicken coop, and that's my cousin's houses. They have two of them. So, very nice. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Bye.